Hello, second grade. This is Module 7, Lesson 22. Alright, we've got a application problem here. And it says Liz, Cecilia, and Dylan are playing soccer. Liz and Cecilia are 120 feet apart. So we've got Liz here and we've got Cecilia. Dylan is in between them. If Dylan is standing the same distance from both girls, how many feet is Dylan from Liz? So we're going to just kind of guess here. And we're going to put Dylan, looks like maybe 50, looks a little bit in the middle here. So we can check our guess here by doing 50 plus 50. Well, 50 plus 50 equals 100. And we know that they are more than 100 feet apart. So let's move Dylan over one more. And let's do 60 plus 60. What is 60 plus 60? 60 plus 60 is 120. So now that we know that Dylan is right in the middle with 60 and 60, because we know that Liz and Cecilia are 120 feet apart, we know that Dylan is 60 feet from Liz. All right. Each unit is 10 centimeters here on this line. We want to show 30 centimeters more than 65 centimeters on the number line. So at the beginning of the number line here, we're going to put 65. And we need to find 30 centimeters more. And each of these notches, or they're called units, are worth 10. So how many tens do we need to go over to find 30 more? We need to go 3. So 3 tens is 30. So let's go 10, 20, 30. Now we know that it's going to be right here. What we can do is we can count by tens from 65. And we know we need to go up 3 more. So right here is where we're going to stop. So let's count up 3 more by tens to find out what 30 centimeters more than 65 is. So starting at 65, 65, 75, 85, 95. So 30 tens, or 30 centimeters more, is 95. Or we could also write 65 plus 30, which would equal 95. All right, here we go. The units are still by tens, and this time we're starting at 75. So let's throw our 75 up there. We need to know what is 20 centimeters more than 75. So let's count how many tens do we need to go up? 2, right? Because 20 is 2 tens. So here's 10, 20 right here. So let's count by tens again from 75 to find out what 20 centimeters more than 75 is. So 75, 85, 95. Again, we could also do 75 plus 20 equals 95. This time we need to go less. So we're going to start on the other end because we're going to need to count backwards. So we need to show 25 yards less than 90 yards. And this time our units are 5. So this time we're going to count by 5s instead of 10s. So let's put our 90 up, but remember we're going to put on this end because we're going less, which means we need to go to the left. So let's count by 5s from 90, and we need to go 25. So let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So this is where we're going to end up right here. So let's count starting from 90, going backwards by 5s. So 90, 85, 80, 75, 70, 65. So 25 yards less than 90, or 90 minus 25, is 65. Let's see if you can do this one. This is less again. So remember, we're going to start on the right side with 100. And again, these are each of these units are worth 5, and we need to go back 35 yards. So we're subtracting 35 yards now. See if you can come up with the answer on your own. Push pause and then push play when you're done. Okay, let's compare answers. So remember, we're starting at 100 here, and we're counting backwards, because it's less, by 5s, and we need to count back to 35. So let's start here. Let's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 right here. Now we need to count backwards again, starting from 100. So let's count back 35 yards from 100. 100, 95, 90, 85, 80, 75, 70, 65. So 65 is 35 yards less than 100. Or we could have wrote 100 minus 35 is 65. It is now your turn. Go ahead and hop onto Seesaw, do your exit ticket, and turn it in to me.